microphone is on. Welcome to week 8. How's everybody doing out there today? And of course now, since I jumped, Lulu wants to come into the picture. Okay, go back with Sophia. Go back with Sophia. Welcome to week number 8. She just hit the camera. So that's all right. She didn't change it. She just bumped it a little bit. Okay. She's still a puppy. Still learning. Still a puppy. All right. How are the audio levels? We adjusted those a little bit. How are they doing, Sophia? Okay. All right. So, can you believe it's week number 8 already? Week number 8? That's unbelievable. Sophia is back in the producer seat. Yay! And she gave a little bit. Lulu was doing some dog chi. Cloud hand. She tried brushing knee and a few things that didn't. It's hard for dogs to do that. And they don't have opposable thumbs either. Anyway, so we actually she did lots of different Tai Chi moves. So anyway, I've got lots of things. I'm going to try and get caught up tonight. I need to get caught up on my emails. I need to get caught up. I've got some more pictures to put up on the gallery, and I need to get caught up on my thank you notes. So many of you have sent money, so I need to get caught up, and I'm behind. And you're like, Craig, you're at home all the time. How can you be behind? Well, I'm going to try and see if this shows up. So this is why I'm behind. I'm building. It doesn't really focus, does it? Sophia's going to try and focus on it. Hang on one second. So this is the reason I'm behind. I'm building a patio out in the... Now go to Canon camera. Boom. And scroll down. Keep scrolling down. Yeah. Is that focused? Not really. Doesn't really want to focus. Anyway, I'm building a rock patio outside, my wife and I. So we're spending a lot of time working on that. So that's what a lot of my weekends are being taken up doing, lifting rocks. So anyway, but I will try and get. I'm going to try and get caught up tonight. We'll see what happens with that. But for right now, we're going to have fun today. I was able to find a document about opening up the St. Louis County. Still a lot of questions. I know some of the organizations are working on plans. We're going to have to see how this all folds out. I don't really expect anything until June 1st, and maybe after that, okay? So we're just going to kind of see how this all plays out, and once I have some kind of plan formulated, I will let you know. I think that's all of the announcements. I don't think I missed anything. So good to have Sophia back. I'm glad she is feeling better. Let's go ahead and get started. So take our right hand and make it into a fist, standing for power. Left hand, fingers together, standing for friendship. Tucking the thumb, standing for humility. And fist goes into the palm, and we say welcome or ni hao. All right, now, a couple words about safety, and make sure that you stay safe. I can't see what you're doing, so it's up to you to make sure that you are safe. If you need a chair next to you, please do so. Turn the chair sideways so the back of the chair is facing you, all right? Demonstrated like this. Chair turned back sideways with the back towards you. If you need a second chair to the other side, please do that. If you need to sit down, go ahead and do that. It's a beautiful thing about video. You can hit pause and you can take a little rest and then get back up and go at it again, okay? But please make sure that you stay safe. Also, please make sure that you are hydrated. You get plenty of water inside of you, okay? Okay. I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's do some deep breathing exercises to get us going. We're going to stand in the Wuji position. Feet are shoulder or hip distance apart. We put a slight bend in the knees. We drop the tailbone. Head is lifted by the silk thread, not polyester, but silk thread. Long, slow, deep breathing. Breathe from the belly, all right? Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in and breathe out. Inhale. All movements are very slow, very smooth. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathe out, push out. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathe out, push up. Inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side next. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathing out, pushing out. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale and exhale. Left hand up, right hand is down. Inhale. Now reverse that. Right up, left down as we exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, thank you, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Be kind to your shoulders, of course. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Lastly, gathering chi, big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow, deep breath out. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. That is our breathing exercises. I hope everybody's doing well. All right, so far, everybody good, Sophia? No questions. That means you're doing it perfectly. Remember, a copy of those breathing exercises are up on my website. Scroll down to Document and Training Library. There's a copy of the breathing exercises, warm-up exercises, Tai Chi for Arthritis, Part 1 movements, Part 2 coming soon. Thanks to Rebecca. Thank you. And the music for Tai Chi for Arthritis Part 1 is all under that document and training library. All right, let's move along. Let's do our warm-up exercises, all right? 12 exercises, neck, shoulders, lower spine, hips, knees, ankles. Great overall body workout. So we will start out from the Wuji position. We'll begin with the chin tuck. Keep that chin level as you do this. Inhale, the hands up in front of us. Exhale as we tuck in the chin. Excuse me, inhale and exhale. Big deep belly breath in. Breathe out as we tuck in that chin. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Looking side to side. Inhale, two prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Exhale, right hand, right shoulder, pushing down on the left hand. Inhale, come back to center. Prayer hands, Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top. Exhale, left hand, left shoulder, gently push down on the right. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Forward shoulder circles, shoulders back, then up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Back, up, forward, and down. Reverse that. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Shoulders forward, then up, then back, and down. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity. Inhale, gently reaching out, reaching up. Exhale, relax the hands down. Again, gently reaching out, reaching up. Beautiful stretch. Exhale, relax the hands down. And one more time, gently reaching out, reaching up. Exhale, relax the hands down. Beautiful. Touching heaven and earth, lifting the head by the silk thread. Prayer hand position. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. Float that head gently to the ceiling. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right hand up, left hand down. Gently float the head to the ceiling. Inhale, back to center. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, note to my producer. Inhale, back to center. Change the focusing from face tracking to one point. Inhale, and now hit focus. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Trust me, it's better if I look, pardon me? Yeah, trust me, I look better out of focus than I do in focus, all right? Just saying. Being out of focus isn't so bad for me. All right. Carrying the ball side to side. Inhale the prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top, not moving the hips, turning the upper body. Exhale. Inhale, back to center, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale the ball over, come back to center. Exhale, relax the hands down. Nicely done. Hip exercises. Make sure you have that chair next to you. Keep that good straight posture. Feel that weight shifting from one side to the other side. Inhale to prayer hands. Exhale, push to the right. Tap or extend the left leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep that good straight body posture. Inhale through center. Exhale as you push left. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale. Relax the hands down. Forward and backward hip exercise. By the way, if you're just joining in, if this is one of your first streams, welcome. Happy to have you. You might want to check back if you're starting to get a little lost in the warm-up exercises. Go back to week number 1, week 2, even week 3, and see some more detailed description of the warm-up exercises, all right? Okay, forward and backward hip exercise, Chinese hokey pokey as I like to call it. Weight shifts to the right, empty left heel, hands behind us. Empty left toe, hands in front of us. Empty on the heel, empty on the toe. Sing along with me. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out. That's what it's all about. Weight shift to the right, weight shift left. Right foot empty, right heel. Empty, right toe. Empty on the heel. Empty on the toe. One more time. Empty heel and empty toe. And back to center. Beautiful. Heel kick. Now, use that chair. Stay safe. Weight shifts right. Inhale the leg up. Exhale as you kick out. Inhale, then exhale. Weight shift. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more, or two more times, I'm sorry. Inhale, exhale. Let's just make it an even 100. Inhale. Exhale. Think of how strong your legs would be. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Bow stance is next. Stepping out empty, keeping plenty of space between our feet, keeping our back straight, keeping our body straight, punching out the opposite hand, smiling while we're doing it. That's only like 20 things. You can do that. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Stepping out empty, shifting weight forward. Weight shifts back, come back to center. One more time. Keeping that space between the feet, keeping that back and body straight. Movement comes from the hips. And ankle exercises. Weights on the right, left foot, heel, then toe. Heel, toe, heel, and toe. Weight shifts, left, right foot, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, and toe. Weight shifts back to the right, left foot, little toe, and big toe. Outside, inside, little toe, big toe. Weight shifts left, right foot, same, little toe and big toe. Outside, inside, little toe and big toe. And back to center. Beautiful. All right, shake those legs loose. Get a drink of water. How are we doing, Sophia? All right, any questions? And it looks like the focus is okay. Or maybe I just need to clear my eyes. All right, so let's do a leg exercise. I want to do something different, a little different for the Tai Chi for arthritis form today, but I want to make sure our legs get a really good workout. And I know you want your legs to get a good workout too, because you want yourself to be strong and have good balance. And to have good balance, legs need to be strong. And that's one of the keys to good balance, all right? So, and Sophia's back, so she can supply the meows. You gonna meow, Sophia? Of course, all right. So, Sophia's gonna supply the meows today even. So, weight shifts left, right foot, cat stance. Tap the right toe in front of us. No, just the fact that when you meowed, Nellie's like, I'm going to another room. Back to the cat stance. Tap, right toe out to the side. As soon as Sophia meowed, our dog got up and was like, okay, I'm out of here. Come up to the cat stance again. Tap, right toe behind us. And cat stance. And Fuji position. Nice. Other side, weight shifts, right, left foot, cat stance. Left foot out in front, empty. Upper body stays nice and straight. Cat stance. Tap, left toe out to the side, empty. Into the cat stance once again. And tap the left toe behind us. And cat stance. Meow. And Wuji position. She's slacking on the job. First day back, and she missed a meow. Can you believe it? All right. Round two. Adding some weight shifting. Keep the body straight. Remember, when I talk about weight shifting, I talk about sand shifting from one side to the other. Sand shifting from one foot over into the other foot, like it flows through the hourglass, and that narrow part of the hourglass is our pelvis. All right, so the sand shifts up through the pelvis and shifts down. So think of that sand shifting as you do your weight shifting today. Okay, weight shifts to the left, right foot, cat stance. Step out empty with that right foot, tap that right toe empty, then set it down. Weight shifts to the right, all the weight's on the right, and then tap or float the left foot behind us. Set the left foot down, but don't put any weight on it. Then weight shift left and right cat stance. Tap the right toe out to the side, empty. Set the right foot down with no weight on it. Now shift weight right, upper body stays straight, all the weight's right, so I can tap or float that left toe. Set the left foot down, weight shifts to the left, and right cat stance once again. Tap, right toe behind us, empty. This is the tricky one. This is the exciting one. We set the right foot down without any weight on it. Then we shift the weight back onto the right, and we tap or float the left toe in front of us. Set the left foot down, weight shifts to the left, and right cat stance. And step into Wuji. Awesome. Other side, weight shifts right, left foot, cat stance. Tap, left toe out in front, empty. Empty, like my head. Set the left foot down. Now weight shift left. All the weights left, tap or float, right toe behind us. Set the right foot down. Weight shifts right and left cat stance. Tap left toe out to the side, empty. Set the left foot down with no weight on it. Now weight shift left, upper body stays straight, all the weights left, tap, float, right toe. Hold that for a half hour. Set the right foot down. Weight shifts right and left cat once again. And tap the left toe behind us, empty. Set the left foot down with no weight on it. Yeah, that's the tricky part. Shift the weight back to the left, bring all the weight left, keep the back straight, tap the right toe or float the right toe. Body and back stay straight. Set the right foot down, then shift weight right. And left cat stance. And Wuji position. Isn't it nice to have Sophia back doing the meows? All right, shake your legs loose, everybody. Good work, good work. Let's go through, I'll see how my timing is today. All right, let's go through a hand exercise. So, pointer finger and thumb. Make them into a nice circle. Interlock the two circles together. Touch the tips of the other three fingers and gently push the palms towards one another. And then relax the hands. Next, middle finger and thumb, beautiful circle. Interlock the two circles, touch the tips of the other three fingers, and gently push the palms towards one another. And relax. The ring finger and thumb, make a beautiful circle. Interlock those two circles. Touch the tips of the other three fingers. Gently push the palms towards one another. Relax the hands. And then finally the pinky and the thumb. Beautiful circle. Interlock those two circles. Touch the tips of the other three fingers. Gently push the palms towards one another. And then relax the hands. Beautiful. Great exercise for your hand. Neck exercise. Pretend like you have a pencil in your mouth, or how about you have a Chinese calligraphy brush in your mouth, and you're going to draw the number 8 laying on its side. Nice and gentle, nice and easy. And when you get to the center, stop and reverse and go back in the other direction. And then when you get to the center, stop. Beautiful. All right. Let's do a shoulder exercise. The left hand, upper part of the left chest with the elbow. Make a forward circle. Do what your shoulder allows you to do. Don't force your shoulder. And when you get to the bottom, stop, then giggle and reverse. We need more giggling in life. Beautiful. Now shift, other side. Right hand, upper part of the right chest, forward circle with the elbow. And now reverse. Beautiful. All right. Let's try the prayer wheel. All right. I was going through my mind. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do the prayer wheel. Similar to the bow stance, weight shifting forward and backwards. Keep your feet rooted to the ground, okay? Prayer hand position. I'm going to back up so you get my feet in the shot properly. Weight shifts to the right. Step out, empty, left foot. And then begin. Exhale, weight shifts forward. Inhale, weight shifts back. I'm not rocking up on my heel and toes, keeping the feet rooted to the ground. Exhale. Inhale. Weight shifts forward. Weight shifts backwards. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time on this side. Exhale and inhale. Now all the weight is on my right. Left foot is empty, so I come back to center. Then I weight shift to the left and I step out empty right and continue. Exhale and inhale. Weight shifts forward. Weight shifts back. Exhale and inhale. Weight shifts forward. Weight shifts back. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. And inhale. Now all the weight is on my left. Right foot is empty. Pick up the right foot, come back to center, and let's relax the hands down. Beautiful. All right. How are we doing, Sophia? Everybody having fun? All right. They cheering and everything? All right. So, last week we took a look at a gentleman, Yang has a book, and he talked about the stages of development of forms. And he said the first one is to know the choreography, to know the movements. And after you know the movements, then you learn the intention of the movements. And it's more than just knowing the intention, but once you know the intention of the movement, you start letting the mind move the body. So it's not a physical movement of the body, but you actually let the mind start leading the body. After you do that, it's the you start to know. Oh, I gotta grab my book. Make sure I have these in the right order. I don't want to get them out of order because that won't make any sense. I'm glad I did. Number 3 is moving from loose and sync to soft and smooth. Number 4 is yin and yang energies, and number 5 is silk reeling. So last week we looked at the choreography, and I talked a little bit about the choreography, and I think that was helpful for some people. Today I want to talk about the intent of the movement, okay? So this is interesting as you start to look at intent of movements, because when you look at QiGong movements, a lot of time QiGong movements and a lot of the warm-up exercises we do are actually QiGong movements and not Tai Chi movements. But QiGong are going to be for your health, okay? Tai Chi movements, a lot of times their intent came from the martial arts, all right? And there can be a duality of purpose there. You can use something for the martial arts, but it can also be good for your health, okay? I like to talk about the martial art intent of the move, not the fact that we're going to go out and throw down with people in the parking lot, because it's hard to keep your social distance and interact with someone. Like, see, that was funny, wasn't it? It's a new Tai Chi joke, see? However, knowing the intent of the move helps you understand why you're doing the move. So what I wanted to do today is go through the Tai Chi for Arthritis movement and talk about the martial art intent of the move, all right? Sound good? Sound like fun? Yay. Okay, so we're going to start out with commencement. I'm going to kind of move through all these moves, and then we're going to put them all together, and we're going to do them in the form, all right? Since my daughter hasn't been feeling well, I'm not going to ask her to come up and be my crash test dummy. So you're going to have to imagine there's a person in front of me here, okay? So first movement, commencement, looking at that one from the side. We pick our hands up, we sink down. Bring our hands up, push forward, okay? So this is a classic martial arts move. This is using somebody's energy against them. Someone's coming at you, so you reach up and you grab them by their shirt. They're coming towards you, so you start to pull down on their shirt. Now, if someone's coming in to attack you, the last thing they're going to expect you're going to do is grab them and pull them towards you. They think the first thing you're going to do is start resisting and pushing away. When you start pulling them towards you, their instinctive reaction makes them start to pull back, all right? And what you're actually doing is grabbing them and you're starting to pull down on them. So you're grabbing the front of their shirt and you're pulling them down. They're going to start to pull back. So you pull down and then they start to pull back, and you do this and push backwards on them. They're already starting to pull back. And as you push back, they go flying, sometimes known as bouncing. Bouncing person, they go flying, sometimes off their feet in the other direction, okay? And so that's that movement, is you're grabbing their shirt, you're pulling down, you're sinking your weight, so you're bringing them down, you're pulling them off their root, and then they're starting to pull backwards, and you're saying, let me help you with that. And then you come back and you're nice and calm, and they're laying on their behind about 10 feet out in front of you. Okay? So that's the commencement movement. And that's why I demonstrate this one from the side a lot of times. We pick the hands up, we sink down. This is that sinking motion. You're using your body weight to pull them down. And then you step out. This is the start of your changing the direction. You've pulled them off their route. They're no longer a force against you, because they're trying to keep themselves upright, and you push them forward. And then you come back and you're nice and calm, so you take a big deep breath. Okay? So that's commencement. Open and close is not a martial art move. It's more of a QiGong move, and it's taking a big deep breath and filling those lungs with air. Sun Lutang, who developed the Sun style of Tai Chi, was a QiGong master long time before he became a Tai Chi master. He didn't learn Tai Chi until he was in his 50s, and yet he became a master. But you see all kinds of QiGong movements in the Sun style, and that open and close is a classic QiGong movement. Okay? All right, so next up, single whip. What's single whip for? Single whip is when someone's coming to try and choke you. Maybe you don't like the way I'm teaching and you want to grab me by the throat. Please don't do that. So the single whip, I'm going to come in close to the camera so you can see the hands a little bit better. So what's happening with the hands come forward, keeping the hands close together. So someone's trying to reach my throat. This is actually a pretty good perspective. I'm bringing my hands in, so I'm blocking them from reaching my throat, and then I come out and I open and spread the hands out. And so now that their hands open, so like if I'm coming at you in this position, I'm reaching out to grab your throat, and then you open my hands up. Now you have, you can do anything you want in the front. Is Sophia raising her hand? Can I show you silk reeling? Yes, we're going to do that on principle number 5, or that he talked about. So we are going to practice some silk reeling either this week or next week. I'm not sure what day yet. If I actually use my mathematical skills, let's practice silk reeling on Thursday, okay? Because that'll go in really good with the lessons that we do on Thursday. So we'll work on some silk reeling on Thursday, okay? Because that will build off of what we're talking on today, okay? So, okay, thank you. So, single whip. Hands come in, you get in between their hands, you open their hands up, so now you have their chest, groin, neck, face, anything that you want to do at that point, all right? This is the other reason why sometimes I see people, I'm going to use my little blue line here, when I'm doing single whip, some people will step way out in front. I'm exaggerating, but I see people step way out in front and do this. That's not actually what's happening. The foot steps out. So the instep, notice that my right toe is on the blue line. So I start out on the blue line, and I step and I kind of widen my stance. And so the instep of my left foot lines up with my toe, okay? Someone who's trying to reach towards you and grab your throat, the last thing you want to do is step closer, give them a better opportunity. Instead, you broaden your stance to sink down to make sure that they don't knock you over. So you broaden your stance, and then you do the single whip, all right? Okay. So next is cloud hands. Cloud hands is an interesting one. There's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of different motions with cloud hands. One of the movements is this movement is a very powerful movement where one hand is coming up and the other hand is coming down. You can use this in a lot of different areas. So if you're grabbing onto, like if you have somebody's wrist and you're pulling down on their wrist and you're striking them in the arm, or locking their arm out in the other side. So this movement of one hand coming up and the other hand coming down can be a powerful martial art movement. The other one is, so imagine someone is coming up behind you and they're grabbing you from behind. And so with the cloud hand movement is you step behind them. So at this point, they're standing behind me and they're like on this side. Normally someone doesn't come up straight behind you, but even if they can, you can still work around that. But they're coming up behind you, so they're standing behind me right now, so I step back behind me, so now they're here. I sink down and I can bring them and use my elbow and knock them back over my knee. All right, that's one of the classic moves of cloud hands. The other is it's a blocking movement. They're coming up, you're blocking in this direction, you're blocking coming back in this direction. That's why we keep that elbow down. We don't do this with our elbow, but we keep our elbow down because it protects our midsection. So as I'm doing cloud hands, I'm not doing this with my arm, but I'm doing this with my arm and using this whole arm as a block. This hand is protecting my face and neck. Lower hand is protecting my groin. All right, so as I step and move in this direction, again, elbow is down, and it's a striking movement, okay? So there's a lot of different things you can do with the cloud hands movement, okay? Hope that makes sense for everybody. That stepping behind is kind of a classic movement. And the cool thing is most likely more females are more likely to be attacked than males statistically. And most likely your attacker is going to be bigger than you. Just looking at statistics, they're probably going to be taller than you, probably going to be stronger than you. However, you use that to your advantage, because as you step behind them and you sink down, you've lowered your center of gravity. So now your center of gravity, because you're smaller, you have a lower center of gravity, so you lower that center of gravity down below theirs, and then you use that elbow and you use your leg as a pivot point, and you can knock them backwards, okay? Or you can, push them back over your leg. So you take what could be a disadvantage and make it into your advantage, okay? All right, so that's cloud hands. Next is brush knee. Brush knee, classic move. Someone's trying to kick you, so you're taking your hand and your leg and you're pushing them to the side. This works much better when you have someone here to help demonstrate. But imagine that I'm trying to kick somebody and they take my leg and turn my leg in this direction. So you are that person. So from the camera perspective, I'm going to try and kick. I'm going to try and hit the knee with my foot, but yet you brush and you turn my knee. And I'm over here now. Look at this. You have the whole side of my body to work with now. So you can take your hand and push that hand forward. So think the one hand brushes and the other hand can hit that shoulder and push on that shoulder. But you actually have, again, I'm the attacker, I'm kicking, you turn my body. You have the whole side of my body to work with now. And now I'm going in this direction wondering what the heck happened. And you've just become in control of the situation. And so that's that brush knee move. The hand and the foot turn the body, and then that other hand can push forward. It can also punch in the ribs. There's a lot of different things you can do. Strike the head, push them away with the shoulder. You can strike them in the ribs if you wanted to. And so that's that attempt, a block, and now I'm going to exert my force. Okay? All right, so that's the brush knee movement. And that's why that hand and foot work together. And that's why when I talk about brush knee, this is a sweeping motion with the leg. It's not just doing this with the leg, because if someone was, again, if I'm the attacker and I'm trying to kick, if someone just turns their foot, I can still kick. When you sweep the leg away, my leg is turning, and it's turning my whole body. Okay? So that's why you do that sweeping motion. You see how once you know the intention, it helps kind of strengthen that choreography of the movement. I hope you're seeing that as we do this. Next movement is playing the lute. Play the peepaw, play the lute. That's the one where we're here and we do this. All right? Again, this is an arm locking movement, okay? So someone is punching towards you. Your hand is out here. Someone's punching towards you. So you're grabbing onto their wrist and you're pulling their wrist towards you. Again, you're not trying to resist that energy. They're punching. You're saying, bring it on. And as you're pulling with this hand, the bottom hand comes up and lines up with this arm, and it slides right down because you know where the wrist is because you're holding on to it. So that hand slides right down the arm, and when it gets to the elbow, then it pushes the elbow. And the one hand pushes the wrist in, and the other hand pushes the elbow out. So someone's punching, all of a sudden you're taking their wrist and turning it this way and doing that with their elbow, and you're locking their arm out, or injuring their arm. If you want to take it even further, you could injure their arm. Okay? But this is the reason, and I'll see people do this with the playing the lute. I'll see people, they'll be in this position and they'll step back and just bring their arm here. So looking at that from the side, they've just done the brush knee. They turn the hand in and they'll take this hand to just do this with the hand. That doesn't work in the real world. So what you actually want to do is you bring this hand up to equal the other arm, then you pull the arm forward, and this hand slides right down their arm. So think of this, someone's trying to punch you, you're pulling the hand in, and you're taking kind of a blind stab at their elbow. And you could miss on the low side, you could miss on the high side, but you know where their wrist is because you're holding on to their wrist. So you're pulling the wrist forward and sliding that hand down the arm, and that allows you to lock the elbow out, okay? This is also why you want to make sure that your weight shift, your weight is forward, and then they start punching and you're letting them come in. Your hand is on their wrist, you're in contact with their hand, and you're just absorbing that force. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to step and be back here and try and absorb the force because you have nowhere to go with it. The force is going to come into you. Instead, as you step back, you're absorbing that force, and this hand comes up and slides onto that elbow. Okay? That's playing the lute. Moving along, I hope you're finding this interesting. Next is parry and punch. This is a throat strike. The first two are a throat strike where you're here, and then you're using this hand. So in this case, I'm using my left hand, protecting my face, protecting my throat, and coming out with the right hand, and it's coming up. I'll do it from this side, actually. Except, something's not right. There we go. Bingo. So this hand is down by my sternum, right down by the bottom of my rib cage, and this hand is up by my throat. And as I shift the weight forward, this hand stays blocking, and this one comes up, and you're able to extend the fingers out underneath the chin, okay? Normally in martial arts, you don't hit someone with the edge of your fingers. It's a really good way to break your fingers. But the throat is soft, and having the fingers extended out, you can get up under the chin and actually strike someone in the throat, and you can kill someone that way. So don't practice that at home, okay? But that's what that throat strike is. You're coming up and striking under their throat. You're striking under their throat. And then the parry and punch is someone is throwing a punch at you, and you're grabbing their wrist and coming down with it and then punching over the top of it. So someone's trying to punch you, and you're grabbing onto the wrist. So you're the camera now. You're grabbing onto the wrist and pulling down, and then you're punching over the top. And whether you punch here or you pull down and then punch into the side, depends on how you want to handle it, as we say. And what happens is as you grab that wrist, and you'll see some people do this, the punch is coming in, you grab the wrist and you turn the wrist. So someone's punching you and you grab the wrist and then you turn the wrist, and that turns it into an arm lock. Okay, and then you punch over the top of it or punch them in the rib cage. But it's not just grabbing the wrist, but you're grabbing and turning the wrist a little bit. So as you grab that, you kind of turn that wrist, so you're locking their arm out as they're punching towards you, and then you're directing their force down, which opens up their body for you. Okay? And then the last movement's embracing the tiger, pushing the mountain. This goes back. This is another version of the commencement. So you're out there, you're embracing the tiger. So why would you ever embrace a tiger? Why would you hug a tiger? That makes no sense whatsoever. Well, what you're doing is the tiger is aggressive. The tiger is coming at you. You're taking that energy and you're deflecting it downwards. So that's the embracing of the tiger. You're bringing that tiger in, pushing it down, and that sets you up for pushing the mountain and going back in the other direction. Okay? All that makes sense? I hope so. All right, so that was a quick run through of the intent of each movement of the Tai Chi for Arthritis form. Now, let's go through the form. Sophia's going to cue up the music for me, and she's going to make the music live, and we're going to go through Tai Chi for Arthritis, and this will give you a chance to think about the intent of each movement as we do it, all right? Hang on, I got to get a drink of water. That worked much better. Okay, so Tai Chi for Arthritis, I'm going to turn around, we'll do follow on. You can think about the intent of each one of those movements, of those martial arts movements, okay? All right. Heels together, standing up nice and straight and tall. Take a couple of deep cleansing breaths. and commencement. Oh, that's all right. We're going to do it again. I was like, what was that? All right, let's do it again. A couple of deep breaths. I love you. Commencement. Grabbing someone, bringing them down, sinking, pulling them off their root, pushing forward. Taking a big deep breath, calming yourself. They're coming back. They want to grab you by the throat. So I'm going to do single whip. Cloud hands. Their friend's coming up behind you. You have multiple attackers, but look how calm you're staying. Come back to center. Open and close, calming yourself once again. Another person wants to choke you. So you repel them. Here come their friends. All right, well, take care of them too. Luckily, they're attacking you slowly. Open and close. Brush knee. Someone's going to try and kick your left knee. So you're going to turn them and push them away. They come back and want to punch you, so you're going to grab their hand. You're going to push on their elbow. Make sure you have their attention. Strike someone in the throat. Strike someone in the throat. Throwing a punch, you block the punch, punch over the top. Embrace the tiger, pull them towards you, pull them off the root, and then you push them away. And take a big deep breath, calming yourself. Someone's going to try and kick your right knee. Turn them away, push them away. They throw a punch. Hey, but you're ready for that. Parry and punch. You strike them in the throat. You're getting kind of tired of this. So you hit them in the throat. That'll stop them. But they have a friend. Block and punch. Embrace the tiger. Pull that person off the root. Push that person away. You defeated all the bad guys, so we open and close. Everyone around you is defeated, so you bring the hands down to your side and step in with that left foot. Awesome. All right, how was that? Thinking about the intention of the movement gives you a little bit different view. All right. I hope you found that useful. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing seated Tai Chi from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And then 11:15 to 12:15, we'll do some Shibashi. Let me see. I'm going to check. We're gonna go through the other parts of Dr. Yang Yang. We may work a little bit on intention tomorrow, or maybe move on to soft and smooth. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll study up on that tonight and see what we want to do. Let's go ahead. Let's do our cool down exercises. Lightly punch or slap the legs. Thanks for joining us. If you're in St. Louis, it looks like it's a beautiful day outside. So get outside and enjoy it. Next, tighten up all the muscles in the body and relax. Tighten up those muscles and relax. And one more time, tighten up those muscles and relax. Finally, gather chi. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow, deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. And one more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Have yourselves a great day. We'll see everybody back tomorrow. If you've not tried seated Tai Chi, give it a shot. It's a really good core workout. Or if you have a parent or someone who is rehabilitating, maybe they're rehabilitating from COVID. Maybe they're rehabilitating from something else that's been going on in their lives. Seated Tai Chi is a great way to start and break into Tai Chi, even for people who are very weak, maybe recovering from a stroke or a heart event or something like that. It's a really good way to get yourself into doing Tai Chi. Okay? So, have yourselves a great day. Thanks for joining us. So good to have Sophia back, and we will see everybody tomorrow.